In this strange world, a person's status is determined by the number of lines on their head. Those with one line have the highest status, while those with three lines are at the lowest level. This man was born with three lines and from childhood to adulthood lived among ordinary people who also have three lines, serving those of higher status. One day, the man went to a restaurant to eat. After pressing a button, food neatly fell onto his plate. Just as he was about to eat, an old man with two lines approached, carrying a cup of coffee. The man did not want to give in, but his status was too low. So he had to give his seat to the old man and leave with his food. After finishing his meal, the man met another pedestrian who also had two lines. That person approached him and ordered him to carry his luggage. Facing someone of higher status, the man had no choice but to carry the suitcases for him. After escorting the person to a private room, he handed over the items and left. Then, he met a small child playing soccer. The child kicked the ball and it hit the man's head. The man was angry, but because the child also had two stripes, he had to smile and greet him before going home with his head bowed. Upon arriving home, the man sat sadly in the corner of the room. Look, three people with two stripes surrounded and laughed at him. Suddenly, a white figure floated out of his body. The figure took out an eraser and erased one line from the man's head, leaving two lines. The man looked at himself in the mirror and saw that he had truly become someone with two lines. Excitedly, he went out to the street and noticed people with three lines passing by. He felt very happy. Then, he entered a private room he had never allowed himself to enter before. However, once inside, he realized that everyone with two lines had to serve those with one line. The people with one line just sat waiting to be served by others. Seeing that, the man took an eraser and erased one more line, leaving only one line. After becoming a person with one line, he began to enjoy special treatment. People with two lines guided him to a chair. He even stepped on someone's head. Soon, people around him offered drinks directly to his lips. At that moment, everyone with two lines knelt around him. Then two people came to give him a massage and the man smiled happily. But just then, several pipes suddenly appeared. Shortly after, all the people with one line were sucked into those pipes. After being processed, they were sent to the dining table of those with three lines. It turned out that all the people with one line eventually became food for those with three lines.